August 31st, 2014. Jennifer Lawrence woke to a storm of calls and messages. Her agent left frantic voicemails. "Don't go online. Do not go online." She looked anyway. On Twitter, her name trended next to a private photo she had taken years before. Within minutes, the image had millions of views. Across Hollywood, the same horror played out. Kate Upton found honeymoon videos leaked. Scarlett Johansson discovered private selfies online. Other women saw photos from their past suddenly public. In 2 days, the pictures spread to thousands of sites. 4 victims tried to end their lives. The damage was immediate and deep. This was not the work of a master criminal. It was done by 5 ordinary men. They used fake emails that looked like messages from Apple. They asked people to enter their passwords. When people did, the attackers took backups and private photos. November 2013. Ryan Collins sat in his basement in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He copied Apple's password page and made a fake site. He tested it on an account in his own house. Then he sent fake emails to thousands of addresses he had collected. Some came from public lists. Some came from leaks. People clicked. In Chicago, another man worked from his childhood bedroom. He watched the news and timed his emails to match real stories about hacks. When people heard security news, they were more likely to panic and click. Between late 2013 and spring 2014, waves of these fake emails rolled through Hollywood. Thousands of people entered passwords. Passwords opened accounts, but answers to security questions opened more doors. Questions like, "Where did you grow up?" or "What was your first pet's name?" often had answers on public websites. Old interviews, school pages, and social profiles gave attackers the clues they needed. The iCloud backup system became the easy prize. The hackers logged into accounts. They used Restore from Backup on iTunes to download entire phone backups. The owners got no alert. A full backup could include years of photos and videos. One attacker downloaded 23 gigabytes of Jennifer Lawrence's backup. It took hours. He watched while private photos copied to his hard drive. They made small mistakes. One forgot to hide his real internet address. Another paid for scam domains with a traceable account. A third left a username in an image. These mistakes were the clues that let investigators follow the trail. For months, the attacks went mostly unseen. Then, someone posted a claim on a lawless forum on August 30th, 2014. The post said they had hundreds of celebrity photos and asked for Bitcoin. A censored thumbnail proved the files were real. People paid. Then the poster released everything for free on a bigger board. What had been sold became shared. The leak spread like wildfire. Users copied files and moved them to new sites when takedowns happened. They hid images inside game files and in strange archives. A new subreddit appeared and grew faster than any before. Servers crashed under the load. The leak became a global event. When lawyers found images of someone who had been underage, the situation turned into a federal crime. Platforms had to act quickly. Moderators removed posts and banned users. But deletion could not stop copies. For every file removed, others appeared in hidden groups and private channels. People downloaded, saved, and traded the images. The FBI opened a major investigation. Agents searched email headers and server logs. They followed small leads. In October, raids took place in several states. One man's laptop was still logged into many stolen accounts. His drive held folders full of photos. Another had labeled files and ranks, as if collecting trophies. A teacher had tested the method on a family member and left a police report that linked him to the group. When questioned, one suspect said the truth in a way that shocked investigators. "I just wanted to see them naked like everyone else." Their words showed how casual the crime felt to them and how serious its harm was to victims. The 5 main suspects were arrested. They got prison time, fines and court-ordered counseling. The cases also changed laws. States passed stronger laws against sharing private images without consent. Platforms added systems to detect and block intimate images. Companies tightened security settings and pushed users toward stronger protections. But the harm did not end with arrests. Copies spread to many corners of the web. Foreign forums, private chat groups, and small servers kept the images alive. New technologies made things worse. Deepfake videos mixed faces into other content. Once private images reached the wild internet, they kept being copied and reused. The victims paid a heavy price. Careers were interrupted. Some people stopped working in public life. Panic attacks, long therapy, and high medical bills followed many victims. One said it felt like being stripped naked in a stadium where the crowd could not leave. That image is stark and true. Every new link and every saved file was another viewer in that stadium. The hack exposed a hard truth. The cloud is not a perfect safe. It is made by people with limits and mistakes. A small flaw, a simple fake email, and human curiosity can produce a catastrophe. After the leak, companies patched holes. Apple changed how backups worked, added more alerts, and tightened protections. Platforms built tools to detect and block stolen images. Laws were updated to punish non-consensual sharing. Still, copies survive. Years later, the files can still be found on obscure sites. Telegram channels and foreign forums still share old leaks. The legal wins and security fixes helped, but they could not erase what was already spread. The story leaves a hard question. If a handful of careless people with easy tools could do such damage, how many skilled, careful attackers are out there who we never notice? The 5 who were caught were amateur. The damage they did was real and lasting. The lesson is plain and sharp. Protecting private life online is hard. Systems fail when people do not expect harm. The fappening was a warning. It taught the world that privacy stored in servers can be stolen. It showed that once privacy is broken, it rarely becomes whole again. After the leak, many people changed how they use the internet. Celebrities and regular people learned to use stronger passwords and two-step checks. Companies made new rules to protect accounts. Courts began to punish those who share private images without permission. Privacy groups pushed for better laws. Schools and workplaces started talking about consent and online safety. But tools that hurt people are cheap and easy to find. Many attacks still happen every year. So the final idea is this: being careful matters. Teach young people safety. Check your accounts often. Turn on extra protections. Privacy is not automatic, it must be guarded.